Welcome back. You have just learned software development lifecycle, where you start with requirement gathering phase. After requirement gathering phase is completed, now you have the design phase of the software development lifecycle. Once design phase is completed, now software developers will start building the application, which is called development phase. Once development phase is completed, now software quality assurance people will start a testing phase. Once testing phase is completed, now DevOps team will move this application to public, which is now you and I can start using the applications. That is called production phase. Now, software development lifecycle is, requirement gathering, design, development, testing, and the production. Now, there's interesting part about this. Before requirement gathering phase is finished, you cannot start the design phase. Before design phase is finished, you cannot start a development phase. Before the development phase is completed finished, you cannot start a testing phase. Before the testing phase is completely finished, you cannot publish or deploy the application. That is why this traditional process is called waterfall methodology. Why we call it waterfall? Because in the waterfall, think about Niagara, right? The water comes down, it doesn't go back up again. You cannot go back. That is why it's called waterfall methodology. That is why it's a step-by-step waterfall that, requirement gathering and design and development, testing and the production. So that is traditional way of building software, which is called waterfall methodology. Now we're going to get into what other methodologies later, but what do you think in this waterfall methodology of software development lifecycle? What is the most important phase of this software development lifecycle? I want you to think about it. Software is a product. We can think of this as product development lifecycle. When you build passenger airplane, you can build as much as you want. You can put as much functionality as you want. But are you confident that you can start building this aircraft, giving it to airlines that they can fly their passengers? What if something doesn't work out, that people might die? So building is important, but I believe testing is more important. Another example, drugs are also product. Now you can build as much drug as you want. However, without clinical trial, without testing, can you give it to millions of people? They might die. They might have side effects. How do you know? Now, building is important, but most importantly, testing is the most important phase of the entire product development lifecycle or software development lifecycle. Because if you don't test properly, people can die. Companies can go bankrupt. Therefore, testing is the most important phase of the software development lifecycle. You have chosen a career as software development engineer in test. Your job is not only testing. Your job is making the world a better place by making sure the software in the airplane, in the train, in communication, in hospitals, everything that is our life is embedded with the software, making sure those are safe and it works as expected, so we can avoid bankruptcy of the companies. We can avoid people getting unfortunately killed. There's lots of things that you can do. Just think about it. Think about Tesla. What makes Tesla unique? The battery? Why not Honda can make better battery? What makes Tesla unique is its autopilot functionality, which is basically software. If that software is not tested properly with quality assurance team, people can die. So I'm not exaggerating. Software testing is very noble. Software testing is a noble profession because you are avoiding bankruptcies and you're saving lives. I want you to feel proud of what you're going to do for the next few years of your career. See you in our next video.